What's up, Turbo Tribe? Welcome back to the channel that puts you in the driver's seat of the latest and greatest rides shaping the future of the road. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and buckle up, because today we're diving deep into a machine that's rewriting the rulebook on electric SUVs, the 2026 Tesla Model Y. This isn't just another refresh, it's a bold leap forward for one of the most popular EVs in the world. And trust me, there's a lot to unpack. Whether you're here for the design, the tech, the performance, or just to see how Tesla is planning to stay ahead of the pack, you're in for a treat. Exterior. From the moment you first lay eyes on the 2026 Model Y, you can tell Tesla's been busy refining its vision. The front end is cleaner, sleeker, and more aerodynamic than ever before. Gone is any hint of unnecessary trim or clutter. Tesla's minimalist design philosophy is in full force here. The new adaptive LED headlights have been reshaped for a sharper, more aggressive look, and they now include Tesla's advanced matrix lighting tech, which dynamically adjusts the beam pattern to maximize visibility without blinding oncoming traffic. The bumper is slightly resculpted with subtle air curtains on each side to improve airflow and reduce drag, and the overall stance feels more planted, giving the SUV a more premium and purposeful presence. The lack of a traditional grille, something that once raised eyebrows, now feels perfectly natural. Like this car was always meant to look this way. Swing around to the side and the changes are equally impressive. The 2026 Model Y now rides on newly designed aerodynamic wheels that aren't just about style, they actively help increase efficiency and range. Tesla offers them a 19-inch, 20-inch, and even a sportier 21-inch option for those who want a more commanding look. The side profile is still unmistakably Model Y, but subtle tweaks in the body lines and window trim give it a more upscale silhouette. The flush door handles remain, popping out only when needed, and the frameless doors add a touch of coupe-like elegance. The glass roof is now treated with Tesla's latest heat-reflective coating, ensuring that even under blazing sun, the cabin stays cooler without taxing the climate control system. The charging port is neatly integrated into the rear taillight assembly, which feels like a design detail you only notice after a few glances. One of those small but satisfying touches. At the back, the changes are most noticeable in the taillights. The 2026 model gets slimmer, more intricate LED clusters with dynamic turn signals that add a sense of motion even when you're just parked. The rear bumper has been smoothed out for better aerodynamics, and a subtle diffuser hints at the performance potential hiding within. The power liftgate now operates faster and quieter, and the rear camera has been upgraded to Tesla's new ultra-wide 4K sensor, making reversing and parking even easier. The overall impression from the rear is that this is an EV that looks just as confident pulling away as it is approaching from the front. Interior. Step inside, and this is where Tesla's magic really comes alive. The interior of the 2026 Model Y is a masterclass in minimalism meeting cutting-edge technology. The first thing you notice is the massive 15-inch central display, now featuring Tesla's next-generation OLED panel with richer colors, deeper blacks, and ultra-smooth animations. The infotainment system has been upgraded with even faster processing power, making navigation, media, and vehicle controls more responsive than ever. The steering wheel retains its clean, uncluttered design, with haptic feedback touch controls that adjust to different functions depending on the context. Behind the wheel, a new optional heads-up display projects key driving data directly onto the windshield, so your eyes stay where they belong on the road. Materials have taken a step up as well. The synthetic leather feels softer and more premium. The trim options include real wood, brushed aluminum, and even a new recycled composite for the eco-conscious buyer. The seats are redesigned for better long-distance comfort, with improved bolstering and optional ventilation. Cabin space remains generous thanks to the flat airfloor, and Tesla's panoramic glass roof bathes the interior in natural light, giving it a spacious, airy feel. Rear passengers get more legroom than before, and the second row now reclines slightly for added comfort on long trips. Cargo space is still one of the best in its class, with the rear seats folding completely flat and the front up front adding extra storage for road trips. Performance. When it comes to performance, Tesla continues to play in a league of its own. The 2026 Model Y comes in multiple configurations, from the entry-level long-range model to the blisteringly quick performance variant. Thanks to Tesla's latest generation battery technology, range has improved across the board. The long-range version now delivers up to 350 miles on a single charge, while the performance model still manages an impressive 320 miles despite its extra speed. And speaking of speed, the performance trim rockets from 0 to 60 in just 3.4 seconds, in numbers that not too long ago were reserved for high-end sports cars. Power delivery is instant, smooth, and addictive, thanks to the dual-motor all-wheel drive system that continuously balances traction between the front and rear axles. Handling has also seen refinements. Tesla has tweaked the suspension tuning for a more composed ride, especially at highway speeds, while still maintaining that sharp, responsive feel in corners. The low center of gravity from the battery pack makes the Model Y feel stable and planted, even in spirited driving. Braking performance is strong, with regenerative braking that can be adjusted to your preference, whether you want a one-pedal driving experience or something more traditional. And of course, Tesla's Autopilot and Full Self-Driving capabilities have received major software updates, offering smoother lane changes, better traffic flow handling, and improved recognition of road signs and hazards. As for pricing, Tesla has managed to keep the Model Y competitive despite all these upgrades. The 2026 long-range model starts around $52,000 before incentives. The dual-motor AWD performance version pushes closer to $61,000, and fully loaded with all the bells and whistles, you could be looking at around $70,000. Considering the technology, range, performance, and premium features you're getting, it's a compelling package, especially when you factor in the potential savings on fuel and maintenance over the life of the vehicle. So, what's the verdict? The 2026 Tesla Model Y is more than just an incremental update. It's Tesla doubling down on what made this SUV a global bestseller in the first place, while refining the details that matter most. It's cleaner, smarter, faster, and more efficient, with just enough visual changes to feel fresh without alienating loyal fans. Whether you're an EV enthusiast looking to upgrade, or a first-time buyer ready to make the leap into electric, the new Model Y delivers an experience that's hard to match in its segment. That's going to wrap up today's deep dive into the 2026 Tesla Model Y. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think this is still the king of electric SUVs? Or are the competitors finally catching up? If you enjoyed this review, smash that like button, share it with your fellow car lovers, and subscribe to Turbo Tribe for more in-depth looks at the cars shaping our future. Until next time, keep your wheels spinning and your batteries charged.